on Divorce Court today. Can a relationship that starts with a lie survive the truth? Courtney told Lee she was 18 when she was really 14. 6 years later, she is growing up and he is moving out. Lee Bradford and Courtney Reynolds have brought their dispute for Judge Lynn Toller to resolve. Testimony in Divorce Court starts now.
Mr. Reynolds, you say she was lying to you from the moment you met her. Why don't you tell me what she was lying about?
I was told that she was 18 going on 19 when I first met her.
Uh-huh.
Come to find out, she was 14 going on 15. I was 23 years old. You know, I was living, getting ready.
Where did you meet her?
You say when?
Where?
Where? We was actually at a house party, Yana. We was all having a good time, you know, doing grown folks things, and you know, I assumed that everyone in the house was grown people.
Right. Ms. Reynolds, you met him at a house party?
Yes, ma'am. It was my cousin's party. I was 14 going on 15, but I didn't look like it, and he didn't think I looked like it. So
why did you tell him you were 18?
I mean, I don't like young men. I liked him. I liked his swag. I already heard about him before I even saw him at the party. So I couldn't tell him I was 14.
So you were laying in wait for the brother. You said, I heard about Lee. Let me go on over
well, they
here.
didn't even call him Lee. They called him Big Baller.
So you mean you were laying in wait for the big baller?
Right.
And so you told him you were 18 and...
I told him I was 18. The people at the party told him I was 18. I looked 18.
So you had the whole thing set up. He didn't have a chance.
I had it in the bag. It was good. I liked him though. He was cute.
Uh-huh.
He had cars, watches, chains. I had to. It was like a local rapper or something.
And
like...
he was just so blingy and shiny, you couldn't do without him.
I had to.
Mr. Bradford, did you sense at all that Ms. Reynolds, if not 14, was at least less than genuine?
At the moment, no, I didn't. I did not at all. You know, everything was copacetic with her. You know, she was very mature, very mature. You know, she handled grown folk situations. And so, you know, I played my role, you know.
I understand that she moved in with you 5 months after the two of you met.
Yeah, she did. I mean...
How did she manage that?
Well, to be honest with you, Yana...
Or is it something you managed?
Well, it was a couple thing. We was couples, so we managed it together, you know. We put our thoughts and ideas together, and, you know, one thing led to another, and she was in my household.
Okay.
No, this man told me he did not want to wake up another day and not see my face. He said I had to move in with him. He wanted me. It was just like, okay, he's going with the flow also, so it's not all my fault.
So it's his fault you pulled the wool over his eyes.
I mean, even after he found out how old I was, he didn't he still loved me.
What did you do when you found out how old she was, Mr. Bradford?
Nothing.
Well, to be honest with you, it was nothing I could do. Everything was all said and done. The love was there, and it was nothing I could do, Your Honor.
Well, you say now, Mr. Bradford, the age difference is a problem in the relationship. Why don't you tell me why?
Oh, I don't, you know, I have so much, I don't know where to start.
Well, start somewhere.
All right, well, you know, Your Honor. All right, Your Honor, well, all right, we'll start off by living situations, Your Honor. We both was working. We had nice jobs. Well, at the present time, I still have a nice job, you know. I'm not faulting her for that, you know. I mean, I take care of her, do all I can do, you know. So at the same time, I don't have too much time to do anything on my behalf, so I figure, you know, if that's my lady, you know, she should be there and handle situations that I can't handle. So, you know, she come to me, you know, we need money for this, we need money for this. I give her money for this, I give her money for that, you know. On a personal issue, she want money to keep herself up, keep her nails done, toes done, hair done. I do that. Your Honor, I give her a good bit of money to go get her hair done, Your Honor. She tell me she needs $200 to get her hair done. I leave out, go to work, leave the money for her. I come back, Your Honor, her hair looks worse than it did when I left. She got pigtails everywhere, Your Honor. You know, I can do that myself. You don't need $200 to put pigtails in your head. Come on, Your Honor.
Now, that sounds...
Ms. Reynolds, your response to that, would he give you money for things like
That
your
sounds
hairdo and nails and you
ridiculous.
wouldn't use it?
Yes. In the beginning, he was getting my hair done 3 times a month. My nails done every 2 weeks. Now he goes out, he buy me some gel, a ponytail, you know, and some shampoo and say, make it work. You know, it's way different. He's making it seem like something is totally not. Yes, he'll give me $200 to get my hair done. My hair might only cost $150. So what I choose to do with that $50 is my choice because he already gave it to me.
Can I say this? I hear in the general populace these days, as a good dude, you get a good dude because he's paying for my hair, he's paying for my nails, he's paying for the weave and all that kind of stuff. And that to me is so storefront and silly. I don't even know what to say. It's so meaningless. It's not setting up a future. It's superficial. It has no real value. And, you know, as long as he's giving me $200 and give weave and all this kind of stuff, and you're not growing, you're not getting any better. If he was giving you book money or tuition money or putting it in the bank for something or other, but you believe the nails and the hair have value, and I'm here to tell you that they don't. And I know that you're young, and I know that you live in an environment which says to you, because I see it all over the place, yeah, he getting me some nails, and yeah, all of that is meaningless unless you own stock in Revlon.
Next, which is worse, Courtney's Southern cooking or what she wrote about Lee in her secret diary? Have you been living together for years but find that splitting up is as complicated as divorce? Call toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or visit our website at divorcecourt.com. Become a fan at facebook.com/divorcecourt. Real relationships in crisis. Divorce Court continues.
Ms. Reynolds, I'm gonna give you an opportunity. I said what I had to say. Do you have any response to that? Did I get it wrong in some way, shape, or form?
Yes, because I feel as though if he wanted to pay for my college tuition or something, I would let him do that also. Whatever he's willing to pay for, he can do that.
That kind of wasn't the point. But that's okay.
Okay.
We just gonna leave it there for a minute. You say, Ms. Reynolds, that Mr. Bradford is always flirting with other women. Why don't you tell me what he's doing and why it's causing you to leave him?
Okay. For one thing, he's from Alabama. He likes cooking Southern food. He wants me to get fat. He made me gain, like, I would say 40 pounds. But now he flirts, he's like, hey, sexy, to like skinny girls, skinny white girls, you know, and I'm clearly not skinny nor white, but that's like what he goes after. So I'm like, no, Instagram, Facebook, he's all on there liking pictures, all these thoughts, all these twerk videos. I can't do it. No. I don't deserve that.
You say he made you gain 40 pounds. Did he do so just by cooking really well, or did he ask you to get bigger?
It was always, oh, you so skinny. Oh, you need to eat. Oh, you not gonna eat with me? I'm like, I just ate. Oh, no, you finna eat with me, because if you don't eat with me, I think you don't want my cooking. You know, it's always what he wants.
He cooks for you?
Well, he did in the beginning, but, you know, I started cooking. But then when I started cooking, he started, you know, eating at work or, you know.
Ms. Reynolds, maybe you know, is your cooking good?
Everybody else likes my cooking.
Everybody else likes your cooking. Mr. Bradford, did you ask her to become a little heavier for you or encourage that?
Well, I didn't ask her, Your Honor, but I mean, you know, it is what it is.
Because
I mean, she looks good the way she looks,
Because he
Your
didn't
Honor.
want anybody else looking at me, so he wanted me to gain weight.
Well, now, Mr. Bradford, do you like heavier women, or you...
No.
I mean, like when you like pictures on Instagram and Facebook, are there heavier women or are they the thin ones? Well, I can tell the answer is yes by your jaw movement. But I'm gonna give you an opportunity to respond regardless.
Well, you know, honestly, Your Honor, I'm not a picky person. You know, it's not about the size. It's not about that to me.
You
Yana.
just like women.
I love women. I don't like them. I love them. I love women.
You think she's cheating on you.
You know, it's not that I think, Yana. I know.
Tell me how you know.
Well, Yana, this is, I ran across some writing that she's been doing, Yana. She has a personal journal that I ran across, I stumbled across, and me being me, I had to be nosy. And it's been some writing in the journal about a co-worker that she used to mingle with, that she just, you know, enjoyed.
Was she mingling while she was with you, or was this beforehand?
Oh, it had to have been with me. I mean, it's been 6 years now, Yana. It had to have been with me, you know? And I mean, it's, you know, she talks about a lot of things that they would do together that, you know, at the same time.
Sexual in nature?
I'm not gonna get that deep. You know, I'm not gonna get that deep. It wasn't that deep, you know. But the talk, I mean, you know, if I say, if he took her out and did some things that I would do for her, I mean, I'm quite sure she rewarded him the same way I was rewarded, you know?
Oh,
Were you, were other guys giving you stuff financially or buying you things?
Like I said, when I started cooking, he wouldn't eat my food.
Right.
So I take it to work with me because they love my food. You know, I was feeding my boss, you know, and he might give me some extra hours or something. I mean, it's all about hustle, right?
Not in a relationship, no.
When Divorce Court continues, was Courtney originally attracted to Lee, or was his bank account the big attraction?
Before she told the truth, do you believe Lee suspected Courtney was so young? Call 1-800-282-1991 to vote now and see if America agrees with your opinion. You'll also receive some valuable offers. Call now.
If you would like your case heard on Divorce Court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com and join the conversation on Twitter at Divorce Court. Divorce Court continues.
Mr. Bradford, I want to ask, do you feel that you've been taken advantage of at all?
Well, in the beginning, I'm gonna have to say no, Your Honor. I didn't feel like that in the beginning at all. I had a little crisis went on. I was involved in an accident, and it led to death. And at that time, you know, she was there for me.
Supportive.
You know, she all the way. You know, from the time it happened till, you know, I finished everything. You know, she was there for me. But as you know, as things leveled out, you know, it was more of, you know, I felt like, okay, since I was there for you when you needed me, you know, now you need to be here for me when I need you, you know.
Well, what kind of things does she want you to do for her now?
Well, you know, it's really all about the money with her right now, Your Honor. It's all about the money, nothing else, you know. So, I mean, she waits for my payday. She waits for my payday before I do, Your Honor.
He has to take care of me.
He's taking your childhood away?
Yeah.
But didn't you target him?
I mean, but still. I mean, either way, I did what I had to do. I cooked, I cleaned, I did everything. I was belittled in front of his child, you know, all types of stuff.
How would he belittle you?
Oh, he's leaving for work. Oh, it'll be nice if you vacuum but I'm not a dirty person. The house stays clean. So the fact that you're telling me to wash 2-3 dishes that's in the sink that I'm going to wash anyways in front of your child is a problem because you already know that I'm going to do that. But you're just trying to, I don't know, make yourself feel like this king. I mean, I might be so shallow right now and it's all about the money. I did care about him. But you know, through all the hey sexes and all the everything that he does, you know, I'm just
to
like.
other women?
Exactly. It's just like, give me my money and let me go. You know, that's where I'm at now. So let's get to the party.
Ms. Reynolds, you're deep. I gotta say that. I think you're an interesting 20-year-old. You're very cynical and I don't know how you got that way that young. I don't know what was happening over at your house that put you in another man's house at 14 looking
she's known to
for
fool
a
a lot
big
of people,
baller.
Your Honor. She can fool a lot of people.
Do you think she fooled you?
Well, yeah, she fooled me, Your Honor. She fooled me. From day one. I was fooled.
Let's
I
get
fell
to
for
this
it.
party,
I fell for it,
though.
Yana.
This is my house.
I'm saying
Don't
because
get
you guys are making him
confused.
seem like he's just so much, and I'm just like, I've just manipulated
I've given you
him.
an ample opportunity to explain to me what you wanted to do, when you wanted to do it, and why you wanted to do it. You're the one who told me the story.
Right, I didn't tell the whole story.
But what would you like to tell me that I haven't heard?
Okay, for one thing, he had sex with my friend.
Did you have sex with her friend?
Now, I wouldn't call it sex, Your Honor. I wouldn't call that sex. I wouldn't call it sex, Your Honor. It was...
Well, what would you call it?
Well, first of all, since she want to put it out there like that, Your Honor, she basically gave me permission to do what I did to her, Your Honor.
How did she do that?
Well,
That
you
is
know,
hilarious. We was at a party. He was belligerently drunk. He wanted to have sex with me. I said, no, get it together. No. So he said, oh, well, can I do it with your friend? I said, I don't care what you do. She asked me, well, can I do it with him? I said, I don't care what you do.
That's permission.
So that's permission.
That's permission.
That's permission.
Wow. I mean, I'm scared of you people.
Judge Lynn Toller's ruling next. Divorce Court. Judge Lynn Toller's ruling right now.
Ms. Reynolds, I understand that you are seeking $4,800 in transitional support from Mr. Bradford as you move out of his house. Why don't you explain to me why you believe you are entitled to that amount?
Well, he's the reason why I'm not working right now. The whole time that I lived with him, it was made clear that he was going to take care of me. We wasn't planning on breaking up or anything, so I thought he was just going to be my, I guess, life support or something. And the fact that we're splitting ways, he should, you know, make sure I can get to where I need to get without him. I just want it for like 6 months, and after that, he can go on about his life.
Did you quit school in order to be with him?
No, I didn't quit
Did you
school.
give up anything in particular? Were you going to go somewhere? Did you have some? Is there something that you gave up
Well, as in...
based upon his promises to you?
Right, I could be in school right now. I mean, I graduated, but I could be in school right now doing my dream, but I'm not.
Let me explain something to you about shacking up. It's a bad idea. And it's usually a worse idea for a woman, especially if she hasn't got a job. You can't expect, when you get married, there's a commitment on both sides to honor, love, and care for each other. And there's also an economic commitment and on both sides to make sure that the ship stays upright. When you shack up with somebody, you don't get none of that. You just moved in. You just a side piece that became permanent. And what happens is you don't get any of the benefits of a marital contract, because that's a contract. And part of that contract was that one person was going to take care of another person, and when that contract is breached, that other person makes good. When you just roll in and move in with somebody, you don't have those benefits. That's why you should be careful about what you do. You're just a little girl, and I want you to rejoice in that. But you should do what little girls do, which is learn and to stay with your family and not attempt to reach out for the bling and the baller, but you should attempt to reach out for the knowledge and for the education and for tomorrow. If you're gonna be a person who seeks to have others care for them, you make sure they put a ring on it before you give it away, because that's the only obligation that you have. Do you see what I'm saying? I can't give you $4,800. He didn't breach. I even tried to look for if you had, it's a concept called detrimental reliance. If he made promises to you and you relied on them to your detriment, in other words, like I was gonna go to college, but he said, no, don't do it, this and that, it still would be a stretch, but I might have been able to do something for you.
But that's why I don't have a job.
But you didn't, no, you simply chose not to.
But he
not based upon his, you simply chose. You said, I got a baller, I got that, somebody's gonna take care of me, and I'm gonna kick back and take care of it. He owes you not a thing. There will be no recovery in this matter. It is so ordered.
Lee and Courtney appreciate the judge's ruling and both look forward to new relationships. Post a comment or submit your case at divorcecourt.com or call toll-free 1-877-311-2222. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter at Divorce Court.